one marketing strategy in 2024, if you don't do nothing else and you do this just by yourself, I guarantee you it'll work. Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. If you are new here, I'm JD. I am small business owner, licensed cosmetologist, and educator. I have my own natural hair care line. So over here, I post day in the life vlogs, behind the scenes as a small business owner, salon vlogs, hair tutorials, and I give tips to up-and-coming stylists or other small business owners looking at ways to grow their business, gain clientele, how to really market themselves as an entrepreneur. So if that's something that sounds like it interests you, then of course subscribe and stick around. I also have a playlist of all my tip videos and videos you can look at that I previously uploaded that could be of help to you. If you are returning, hey girl, hey boo, I love to see you, yes I do. I'm back on my tip videos. So yeah, let's jump into the video. These videos are meant to be realistic, obtainable, realistic, relatable, and I just know these things to work because I've seen them work for my business. I might tell you a joke, but I would never tell you a lie when it comes to business. What do I always say? Consider me like your bestie, your big sis, little sis, virtual mentor, whatever the case is. Speaking of, also, soon I will be opening up spots and times to mentor you guys if you are looking for somebody to help you alongside your business, like quite literally grab your hand and walk you through the steps. And it's pretty much catered to you, your needs, and exactly what you're looking for. So stay tuned. I'm gonna post more information about that soon, but let's jump into the video. This is gonna be real quick. This is not my 5 and Thrive. This is not my typical list video. This is super easy. It's super straight to the point. I mentioned this in a number of vlogs at this point, but I just never sat down and did a video. Number one marketing strategy in 2024, if you don't do nothing else and you do this just by yourself, I guarantee you it'll work. Create a Google business profile. Now this might be this might seem like, oh, that's common sense. You might even already have a Google business profile. However, I had a Google business profile for years. I never put my information in. I never actually set it up to where it's working. Even when I did, I never asked people to leave reviews. I never spoke about it. I never posted it. I never did anything, right? In the last, I won't even say year, in the last 6 months, I started actively asking my clients after every appointment, and then I would send them a text. If I forgot to ask them after every appointment, I would send them a text after every appointment. It might be the same day, it might be a couple days later, but I made sure I started texting my clients and asking my clients, hey, I'm trying to get more Google reviews, just, because it helps my business. It allows people to find trustworthy stylists, so it will mean a lot if you could just go leave me a review. You don't have to write nothing. You can even just leave me a rating. Now, I always preface it with just leave me an honest review, because it helped my business, regardless of what you say, if it's just a rating or if you actually write a detailed review, if you leave some pictures, whatever you feel called to do, it helps my business, right? And people, no problem. They immediately, oh yeah, for sure, send me the link, and then I send them the link and they immediately go leave me a review. It's super quick. It don't bother them. It's not something that they have to repeatedly do. If they send me a review, that is going to be on my profile forever. You know what I mean? I'm so happy that I started doing this now. However, couple reasons why I decided to do this and a couple of things that I've seen since doing it. Main reasons why I really wanted to start having clients leave reviews, because I really actually wanted to hear what people had to say. It's one thing to know somebody, mess with your business, they support your business, they love your business, but it's another thing to get that validation and that confirmation by them leaving a review and honestly just sharing their thoughts for real on your business and what their experience is when they come to your business or whatever it is that you offer in a service, a product, whatever it is. So that was number one. Number two, this is what I was thinking. People who hear about your business and people who hear about your business or see something, like I could be at a pop-up shop, somebody see, and they don't think to go to Instagram or Facebook first. They first instinct is to go to Google. So let me maybe put some stuff on here. So if people do search Nicole Custom, I'll come up. I pretty much come up regardless because I've been on the internet for so long at this point. You put in Nicole Custom or Nicole Custom Flint, like whatever you put in, something pertaining to Nicole Custom is gonna pop up, whether it's the article I was in, whether it was a competition I was in, whether it was a YouTube video I uploaded 2 months ago, whether it was a reel I uploaded the other day. It's something's gonna pop up. But I wanted my business to be the first thing that popped up, like my actual physical location with my hours, my website right there, my Instagram right there, my pricing right there, pictures right there. Product. It's literally my online portfolio, and it's a legit one. And then you got the reviews to add a little razzle dazzle to it, so people know, like, oh, this is a legit business, right? Just like I search for different things, like when I'm traveling. If y'all don't know, I work downtown, so literally it's Saturday, it's 1 o'clock. The people be active, okay? Last factor is that the last thing, the most important thing I thought was like, dang, well, I guess this could help my business because when like a favorite thing of mine, but quick little story. Anytime I go out of town, I'm working up until I leave to go out of town. And I might not get my pedicure. I might not have a chance to get a fill-in, which for the most part, I don't get my nails done at the salon. I really just get pedicures. But in the event that I need to get my nails done, like the trip I have coming up, I have to get my nails done before I leave, right? But anyway, so in the event that I need my nails and a pedicure, or just a pedicure, my favorite thing to do is while I'm on my flight, or while I'm in the airport waiting for my flight to board, or I'm in the airport waiting for my Uber to pick me up, I'm searching nail salons near X, Y, and Z, or top rated nail salons within the city limits. You know what I'm saying? And I'm literally going through reviews. I'm looking at pictures. I'm looking at these businesses. I'm seeing how long they've been in business. I'm seeing if they have an Instagram. I'm seeing if they have a website. I'm seeing how legit it is, right? You have a business. People are doing the same thing where you are. I think too, for me, I was not giving it as much credit at first because a lot of people did find me off Instagram or Facebook. That's a good way too. That's great. But there are people who are searching for service providers on Google because Google is what? The #1 search engine. Regardless, right? So you have a market of people who are not on Instagram or Facebook. They are solely searching for service providers and people who rely on Google because they know Google is legit. Google is not gonna have like just anything listed. And even if a business is listed, unless you know well of that business, if that Google profile does not look right or it look a little scammy, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be like, I might not wanna go here or trust this, right? It's Google, it's a reliable reference, you know what I mean? So, all in all, that was the most important reason why I said, well, let me get kind of serious about this, because people could actually like really be searching for natural stylists, like people who actually are in desperate need of somebody to literally just take care of their hair or to give them an interim because they haven't been to the salon in years. They be on Google. Now, what I'm about to tell y'all, and I'm gonna show y'all proof. Y'all know me. I like to show y'all proof. I like to back it up with like facts. You know what I mean? I'm not just telling y'all anything. I'm not just telling y'all what I think. I'm telling y'all what I know. I'm gonna post my numbers. I'm gonna post my analytics. Now, when I think when I first started, I had which I posted a reel about this because it was just amazing to me how quick it worked. So I'm gonna fact check myself on this when I go and see the reel. But when I first started actively asking people to leave me reviews, I had about 10, maybe 14 reviews, if that. But I had a really low number of reviews, right? Within the first week of me posting reviews on my page, because I asked them, I had 2 clients. One client in particular, she was a flight attendant, and she was traveling to Detroit, but her plane landed in Flint. So she was traveling to Detroit airport, but she had to stay here for, I think, all of 24 hours, she said. And she searched real fast and said, who can I go to? Braiders near me. That's what she said. She searched Braiders near me. Guess who popped up with her little 7 or 10 reviews? I did. She saw I was located downtown Flint. She said, oh, that's not too far from the airport. Let me reach out and try my chances. Just so happened I had a cancellation. Just so happened I had a cancellation, right? Just so happened I had a cancellation. And at the time, I was also running a braid special. So before she even, because she came in, I asked her, we got to talking about it. She said, oh no, I didn't go on your Instagram. So I just seen like your Google page and I was like, okay, she looks legit, and I read the reviews. And she told me, she said, you know, that's really, especially as a travel agent, and that's just me as a person, I like to read reviews to see, like, you know, to see if it's legit. I said, oh my God, that is so crazy. I tell her this whole testimony of me just now starting to ask my clients, because even if you look at it, you can see just how recent these reviews are, because I just started asking my clients to leave me reviews. So it almost immediately worked when I started asking people to leave me reviews, right? Not only that, y'all, in the last 6 months, I'm gonna post on the screen here my analytics. So like in the past 6 months, I have literally seen an increase in my business. Now, I've seen an increase in business as far as like all my services, but more than anything, locks. And also men. I've never serviced as many men as I have since I've since I've started actively working on my Google profile. Men who are looking for people, like men who are looking for legit stylists, like who don't want to just find the next Instagram stylist that or Facebook stylist that they cousin shared, or you know, that's promoting their work. They literally went to Google and did their research. Like the other day I had a new client, literally yesterday I had a new client. Asked him how he found me, came 45 minutes away. I said, oh, how did you find me? You know, da. He's like, oh, I searched up 5-star locticians. I said, oh, period. Okay, 5-star locticians, and I came up. Not a loctician, but I can maintain some locks. I had talked to the locticians because they actually specialize in, you know, been doing locks for years. I specialize in natural hair. I've been doing it for years, right? Anyway, before my camera overheats, I just wanted to come on here really quick and share this with y'all. If you do not have your Google profile listed, list your Google profile. It's pretty quick. It's pretty simple. It is a process to list your physical address, because Google wants to verify that you are who you say you are. So they have to like send in a PIN code via mail. Now, remind you, I did this years ago. This is how it was years ago. Not sure if the process is still the same, but as long as you have a Google account, a Gmail, you will click in that top corner. It's going to show you like the options. It's going to say business, and you're going to go in there and you're going to insert your information. If you have an EIN, that's great. And you're going to insert everything for your business. You're going to insert all your links. You can insert products, which recently I just did that. You can insert pictures, which I love because there's no limit on how many pictures you can upload. You can insert your physical address. Now, if you don't have a physical address, I recommend just getting a P.O. box. It depends on what service you're in, what service industry, what you actually do, and what you provide. Get a P.O. box. Just get an address. If they need an address, get a P.O. box. Don't put out, I wouldn't recommend putting your personal information, so like your personal phone number, your personal email, your personal address, because that for a fact is really hard to change. When you insert information and it becomes public, it's very hard to change that. I remember going through that process where my personal number was on Google, and I was just like, what in the entire fuck is this? You know what I mean? Like, whoa, that's unacceptable. Why wouldn't y'all give me the option, or, you know, give me like a little, hey, warning, if this is the number that's listed, this is the number that's going to be public, right? But I eventually got that fixed. So definitely look into it, y'all. Don't wait. Even if you are building your business, if you just started your business last week and you put your LLC in next week, start your Google profile. And for everybody you sell something to, ship something to, make something for, service somebody in, whatever it is you do, everybody you service and help that you render a service to, ask them to leave you a review. Ask them to leave you a review, because not only does it help you for real as a service provider, because you can figure out if there's some things you need to work on, if there's something that people like more, if there's something that people aren't really fond of. You really actually get the reviews. You really actually get the, you know, feedback from the people that's supporting you, that's servicing you, that's supporting your business. So yeah, that's my little tip for today. If you have any questions, or if y'all curious about anything that I did not mention in this video,